Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of Aurogiri. It's been a while since I said that, since we had a fever on Friday and Saturday, so I didn't make any videos on Friday because I wanted to take full advantage of fever, because I still need mags and there's lots of things that I need to do with that drop rate. Now I say this a lot, but a lot of people always question, and it's like, well, why aren't you 115? You had 2 fevers and all this stuff. The answer to that is, experience doesn't really mean much late game. Yes, it's helpful to get stat points, but unless I'm consistently beating gargoyles on hell, I don't really need to worry about being 115, because that is the only 115 weapon we have access to. So, just to break it down, when you're on fever, yes, the money gain is helpful, and yes, the experience gain is very helpful, but they should not be your main priority. In my perspective, I believe it's the drop boost that really matters. If you go for the drop boost, I went for mags all week. That's all I ever do on fever. I always go for mags because I'm always gonna need mags. Always, always, always. Like, I'm gonna keep making my 105 spear mags until I get really awesome ones. My first one was a dud. Didn't come out so good. I was really pissed for a day. We still had fever the next day, so I got up and I farmed the rest of that Sunday, last fever. And this one I farmed 90% mags. And I think we did gargoyle a little bit, but it was mostly just mags. So at the end of everything, I walked away with about 63 Magatamas. 63. Only 3 of them were ones I needed, to put that in perspective. So I'm going to open up my inventory. We're going to go to mags. We're going to go to recent. So the mags I got, this is all the mags I got this week. Not all these mags, that's ridiculous, but I'll tell you how many of each I got. So when fever first started this week, I had literally no idea that fever was starting that Friday. I woke up, my friends were like, we're doing War Bazooka. I'm like, oh, I need a mag from there, let's go. And I went in and I got 3 mags that run. I got a Bloody Festival, a Magic, and then I got a Rutile Quartz, which I broke down because you can get good stuff from that. But I walked in, I got 3 mags. They're like, do you have a boost? I'm like, no, I got a blue star. What the heck? When did we get fever? And that was annoying. There was no indication of fever on the computer, on the Cyberstep page, on Facebook, Twitter, nothing. Apparently they said, have a great weekend, guys, and then someone asked if they're getting fever, and they're like, yeah, we're getting fever. It was in a comment. It wasn't the main post. It was kind of stupid. Apparently the GM told us we were getting fever, but I wasn't around for that part of it when they were on Wednesday or Thursday. Can't remember. But, yeah, I had no idea fever was coming. I slept in Friday till 12:30. I could have farmed another 4 hours. And then on Saturday we were painting our deck out back in the backyard, and I lost 5-6 hours there too. So I hate surprise fevers because it really doesn't help their case. And then it wasn't happening Sunday. I had all Sunday to farm more, and it was no. Oh my god, come on now. And then they had the dungeon dashes, and high levels can only participate in Satan, and that really isn't a dash. That's just break out your axe and beat Satan up. That's all that is. But yeah. So the main point is this: every fever I like to do a recap, because it's usually on weekends, and I don't do videos on weekends, so I just wanted to talk about it. So mid fever, I did post a video or 2, I can't remember, of just me farming flies for 5-6 hours. And the whole point of those videos was to say, because people kept asking me, what are you doing? What's going on? Can you help me do this? And when fever comes up, the unspoken rule is that no one gets help on fever unless you're both doing the same thing. Let's say Joe Bob's let's go farm gems. I'd be like, yes, let's go farm gems. And if someone else said, let's go farm mags that you need, I need this mag in Naki Cave. You want to go with me? Hell yeah, let's go. That's what fever's about. People are like, oh, can you help me get experience? I'm like, no, hell no. I ain't getting no experience unless it's on the way. If I needed my spear recipe, damn right, I would be in Mount Abiacook all weekend. But that's not the case. I already have it. So I've been farming mags. So I post those fly videos. They're really boring. It's just me and my friends talking while we farm flies. That's basically me saying, like, you know, this is what I did on Fever. You know, any Fever, anyone wants to get in on mag hunting, by all means, we'll go. But, you know, I just wanted to show them, be like, yeah, this is the harsh reality of Fever. This is something you have to do if you want to get ultimately good. It is a very boring part of the game. But if you have friends talking to you and you just, you know, you got music playing, it's not that bad. But it is going to be a very necessary step after Edo. Because up until Edo, you can use basic mags and you can just smelt up a weapon and you're good to go. And you can, you know, clear Edo no problem. Obviously, you know, that's different for each class. Like, mages will need to farm mags regardless. You know, I'm just saying, like, it's going to be a transcendent step beyond the normal gameplay of Onigiri. So when you get to Oshu is like the biggest wall ever. Like, those dungeons, like me and my friends, we couldn't even beat them. Like, my friend Cluster was like, he's like, I'm gonna solo the whole thing. I wake up a couple hours later, he's like, shit, man, I can't do it. So we 3-manned it on normal. You know, 3 110s at the prime of update, who basically had like everything they needed, like from that update, like minus mags and stuff, like the ones for the 115s or 105s, I mean. But like, we had to team up and we did all 4 dungeons. Like, people ask me, it's like, oh, can you solo this for me? I'm like, no, I can't. I honestly cannot do that. Like, Oshu's incredibly hard. The islands get a little bit easier, but then you have like the crab guy. I can't fight the crab guy. Like, I don't know what kind of expectations people have for you, but, you know, like, once you go past Edo, you're gonna need a team. You're gonna need, like, friends. You're gonna need, you know, a group of players to associate yourselves with and go in as a team. Like, there are no, like I said, the carry stopped at Edo. They did, but then we got good and we got better and we could carry again. But Oshu, I don't know. There's not many carries in Oshu. Like, and if people think, like, a lot of people are like, oh, can you carry me through Oshu and then I'll get good? It's like, that's never going to be the case. That was the case in Echigo. If you got carried to Echigo, you could get your new weapons, get your mags, and you'd be good and ready for the new stuff. But with this stuff, you can't just get pushed along and carried along in the new content, because it won't work. Like, I could walk in there. I haven't done it because my bow doesn't have enough durability for it. I haven't actually I tried it once, maybe. I tried to do an island on hell with like 250 bow skill force with my cross, and I just don't have the durability for it. And it's just like, it's not enough. I don't know, like, you need a team. The bosses, like, to fight the Oshu bosses, you need them to get aggroed on one person. That one person needs to be the decoy. They need to be the, you know, they have to play that role, you know, they have to stay alive. And then while the boss is targeting that player, everyone else just unleashes hell on that boss. You know, we farm spider for gems. That's how we do it. We go in, one person aggroes one little baby spider and the big spider, because as long as one little spider is alive. Hi, Just Anime 3 Katsuro. I'm gonna call you Katsuro. Hi, Katsuro. But the spider dungeon where you farm gems, you know, the strategy to that is you get one person to piss off mama spider, one person to piss off one baby spider, because if you kill all the baby spiders, they'll respawn more. But if you manage to leave one alive and you just piss off both the little spider and the big spider and avoid them constantly, the rest of your team can just unload and destroy that spider. And we've done like 9 to 10 minute runs, you know, just going in, getting gems and all that stuff. Like, my friend Clusters made 2 veterans. Unfortunately, they didn't come out the one he wanted because it really sucks. But, you know, that's 30 gems. Basically, that's like 26 gems just for that. And he's already made all 3 of his talent breakers, his 105 max. So let's put in perspective how many gems that is. So 26 for the 2 vets, and then he needed 2 scarlets, 1 myrtle times 3, so 6 scarlets and 3 myrtles. So that's 29, and then that's he's gotten about 35 gems in the past 2 weeks, and he's used them all. Thanks for the tip. I'll try that. Yeah, that's how we beat Spider. I'm just trying to put in perspective how you know, A lot of people are like, oh, carry me in Oshu. It's like, no, I can't. And they're like, what do you mean you can't? And I tell them, like, no, I literally can't carry you. Oshu is a group effort. You need people. She said, good food morning. I'm gonna say howdy. So now that little tangent of mags, or just Oshu, is over, I'm gonna go over the stuff I found, because that's what I like doing. I like saying, you know, I farmed all weekend, and I like showing people these are the mags I got. This is what, you know, this is what you guys could do on Fever. Like, I'm just saying, you know, some people are like, oh, they want mags. I had someone, I can't remember your name for the life of me, but they're my friend Shadow's friend. They whispered me all out of no, they didn't whisper me. They added me as a friend all out of nowhere, and then like an hour later we were farming mags together. I want to try and see if they're on my list here. My game might crash from opening this friend list. I hope it doesn't. Oh, cool, it worked. I don't think you can search by recent. I'm probably not gonna be able to find them. You know, I don't think a lot of these players play anymore. I'll probably have to, like, you know, clear out this list after a while. A lot of these people I don't remember. What happens if you search by accept? What does that mean? I don't really care. It's gonna crash my game. I can't go in there. But it was someone, they came in looking for, they wanted Nekomatas and Fury Mags for Twin Sword. They came in and just helped me kill infinite flies for a couple hours. How many friends? I don't know how many friends I have, Katsuro. You know, I've been playing since day one, and, you know, every time someone helped me out in a dungeon, I'd send my friend over. Add me. Well, you want me to crash my game? Not on stream. After the stream, you can add me. But, you know, I can't go in that. I have to actually, like, take a day and just weed through that. Because, like, only 15% of, like, the top player, like, not top, I mean, like, the higher level players from the beginning. Like, only 15% of the people who started day one are probably playing now. Like, that's the disparity between then and now. Of, you know, my generation of players in Onigiri. So, yeah. So I want to go over just the mags I got. You know, it's sort of like, oh, when Fever happens, it's like I go away for the weekend and I come back and these are all my souvenirs. So that we're going through like my photo album of mags. I think that's fun. So, you know, me and my friend, like, it's a fun time. So I'm going to go back down that list. Now, one of these mags I deposited to my storage because I had a lot of them. Where is it? Where does it start? I started 2 days ago and I'm hooked? Oh, okay. No, I am not carrying you. What? Fine. Okay. So where do these mags start? Okay. Carry, Fever is over. Oh no. Anyway, so I went to Warabazuka with my friends. I didn't know Fever was on. And I walked away with a Bloody Festival, 1 Magic, and a Rutile Quartz mag. I wanted to get a log, but then once I found out it was Fever, I went straight to Naki Cave. Then the next mag, I got a Nekomata, and I got like a Yukimura. That's from Bargains. I got like 3 of these damn Makoras. Oh my god. And I got 3 of these Magokus too. I got about 2 to 3 Amaras, 2 Koryus, my first Shindara ever. I never had one of these. I got 3 Lord Gokins. It was pretty ridiculous. Actually, there's a better way of me going through my mags, because that one's, since it shows you your total mags, if I just go to like this, if I just go to change mags, it'll show it better. Because it'll show you the order I got mags in. More or less. Because if I equip something, it changes the order of everything. So let's go to, there we go. Magic. Okay. So, I got a magic. The first mag I got was a Conron. I remember that. So it's like a rank 6 axe mag. I got that. Then it was Makora, then Henjo, then Magoku, then Gadatsu, Carapace, Amara. Then I got the Neko. Then I got a Dusk. Then I got a Yukimura. Now Catfish. I got about 3 Catfishes this weekend. It was annoying. Then Makora. Sagittarius came from Bargains. There's the Catfish. And we got Fear. That was my first Fear Magatama. And we got a Taika, a pineapple. The pineapple was awesome. I'm really happy whenever I get a skill force mag, honestly. Like, I don't care about the catfish affinity or the taika. I don't really care too much about those mags. But the pineapple was awesome, because now I have a total of 4 pineapples, and that's great for attack star. And you know what's really good with pineapple? It's only 9 chakras. So if you're a bow user, and you're farming pineapples anyway, if you get a 4th, you know, in my opinion, if you had pineapples, right, I would tell you to ornament all of them, and whenever one gets the best ornaments, save that one, as long as you're not putting on something that costs like 4 chakra or something. Because after you get 3 attack stars, depending on your ornaments, you can throw on a pineapple with like confining terror or something for a crit, and that would be like, that's an extra 46% skill force. That's really good, in my opinion, because you could have 3 attack stars and a pineapple, and it would fit in your curve, and that'd be very high skill force. This might seem stupid, but what do Magatamas do? You have so much, and I use none. Oh, Magatama, like, okay, just a quick sec. So, the pineapple I'm looking at here says rank 5 bow skill force 46%, and then it lowers twin sword affinity. What skill force is, so, it says rank 5 plus. So let me just back on my menu for a second. So on my bow, I have a rank 5 Aqua Needle, a rank 7 Lightning Flash Shot, and a rank 7 Exorcist, a rank 6 Amaya's Punishment, and a rank 5 Restriction Geki. So, since they're all rank 5 skills, they're all going to get buffed by the skill force of a pineapple should I use it. So right now I have 3 hunters equipped. So if we go to my status page, we can click on skill force. So right now my skill force is 120, basically 119 bow skill force and 125 twin sword skill force, and that's for all my rank 5 and above skills. So let's say I used like charge shot 2, it would only have a 5% buff. But since I use rank 5 and over skills, they all receive 125% damage boost to their skill force, which is like their damage. So basically, if you want to be a complete beast, and you know, you said you started a couple days ago, you're gonna want to hunt skill force Magatamas. You know. Now some classes like sword and Odachi, and wand will get some skill force mags from Moroku from their bargains. You know. But that's a story for another day. So that's what Magatamas do. Magatamas have various effects, but primarily you're going to want skill force Magatamas. So let's go back to the you know, just showing you guys what I got, because that's fun to me. So where were we? Just going to scroll wheel down on my mouse. Scroll wheel down on my mouse. Oh my god. Oh, there's the pineapple. Okay, so there we are. So then I got another Makora. Okay. Then I got a catfish, a fear, another Mugoku. Then we got the Koryu. And then I never had an Akabono before in my life. I kind of understand, but it's still... yeah, it's going to take a while. Yeah. It's alright, Katsuro. You'll get there eventually. So I never had an Akabono before, but it's like rank 5 Odachi skill force 47%. That's pretty high for a rank 5 mag, in my opinion. I never had one before, and I have a lot of them now. And then I got another Amara. Then I got a second Akabono. Like, oh. Then I got a Conron, then a catfish, then a Koryu, then a Hongon. The Hongon, a lot of axe users are hungry for these. It's you know, a lot of my friends went with me for these. They didn't get any. I walked away. Like, I had some before, but I got like 5 of this. Like, it was ridiculous. So, Hongon. Then I got I think it was my first Lord Goken ever. I don't know. Then my first Shindara. Then another Akabono. Then another Goken. Then another Goken in a row. Then another Hangon. Then a Henjo. Taitsu. Then a Fear. Again, then that was my first Sanji. I never had one before. Then a Taika, then another Sanji, because why not? Then a Lion Dog, that was awesome. I enjoyed getting this. So the ones I liked getting a lot were Pineapple and Lion Dog, because those are the 2 classes I can play. That and spear. So all these other mags aren't that useful to me, but I mean, some people watching this would be like, oh my god, I would kill for some handguns, or these Gokins, or whatever. And then my fourth Akabono. Epic plays. What light powers are you using on staff? What light powers? Give me 1 sec to get to that, Eric, because we're almost... Or Epic, I'm sorry, Epic. Because we're almost on this list. Akabono, then I got another Pineapple, then I got a Dusk, then another Conron, then a Deer, Enma, that was pretty awesome. Then another Hang-On, then a Carapace, a Michizane, Koha, and then my other Sanji, and an Araya, the one people are really hunting for. Then a Dusk, Chigaya, Gadatsu, and then that brings you to the mags I use normally. So there was something on this list that did not come up, and that is kind of annoying. And that's weird, because it's like the highlight of my weekend, and I cannot find it. Pineapple, banana. I think if I just hit name, it'll bring it up. But those are all the mags I got in 2 days of fever. Like, what I'm trying to say is that if, you know, people are struggling for mags, just get some friends, go to Naki Cave, slave for a couple hours, and you could walk away with enough skill force to be good. Like, that's just the main point of this, really. Like, I'm up to 4 Arayas now. You know, I'm just trying to go down to the seas. See. Oh, too far. Alright. So there is my beauty. I got 2 Cancer mags this weekend, and I was hunting them like crazy. The only thing I really wanted this weekend was a Leo mag, but I never got one. All my other friends got Leos that came with me, but not I. Because, you know, if I can manage to get 2 Leos, then I can make my 105s. But right now I'm sitting on 1 Leo mag, and I kind of like it, but, you know, whenever I get the log and the cockatoo, I can make the next one. But, yeah, I got 1 Cancer, like, the first day, and then the next day I got a second one. And that was awesome. Because, you know, that's a very important spear mag for me. So now I'm sitting at 4 Cancers, and I've already made my 105 mag. So, or one of them. So, you know, that's really... I really enjoyed that fact. That I have so many Cancers now. That was my highlight of my weekend. So, Eric Plays says, what light powers are you using on staff? I don't know what you mean by light powers. But on my staff, I use Invigorate, Ogi Fallen Light, and Rapid Stone. Oh, and then the other highlight of the weekend was I got a black Kijimuna. Her name is Helarelia, and she's black, and she's cute, and she has pink ribbon ears. That's really cool, man. Ha ha ha. Thanks, Katsuro. But I don't know what you mean by light powers. But these are the skills I have: is Invigorate, and the Ogi that comes on Satan weapons, and the speed one. Rapid Stone. Hey, let's go take a bath, Helarelia. Yeah, oh, he's in a bath. Look at him, he's getting all wet. Or, it's a girl, so she's getting all wet. She's getting all squeaky clean in the bird bath. Yeah, she's dancing. Alright. So. Okay, so that was Fever. You know, I farmed my mags, I got a lot of drops. It was a lot of fun. Well, not really, it wasn't really a lot of fun. But, yeah, no, I had to do it. Because you gotta do what you gotta do. If you want to do what you want to do. Helarelia is so cute. She is so cute. Thank you, Unicorn. Yeah, I had to give away my old Kijimuna that I just tested the game and called it Testicle. So I got rid of my Testicle for Helarelia. But Helarelia is here to stay. Yeah. She's ready to play. She's level 22, I think. Something like that. We have 10 people watching, and that's awesome. You know, that's really, really cool. It's Katsuro. Oh, you're Katsuro. Hi. gonna beat you to it. Maybe. If I go to all... Yeah, I beat you to it. Okay. So, you know, that's how my fever went. Also, I made about 81 million just farming flies with Canmon mags on. So that was pretty awesome. 81 mil. 12 people watching? That's crazy. Oh my god. You know. It kind of makes me upset that I make short video, like I make, you know, segmented videos and not just streaming all day. So I'm pretty sure if we just streamed like all day, we'd get probably like 20 people watching. That'd be awesome. But right now it's just, you know, I did my fever thing, and you know, I'm gonna make one special announcement after this video, and then I'm gonna make another video after that. So that's awesome. So, you know, that's how my fever went. I got a total of 62 mags, because I counted. I got a total of 62 mags this weekend, and that was only 2 days, and I did lose 8 hours of farming, not to mention sleep, so I could have made more mags. I really wanted to get a Leo, but it just never happened. We'll just have to wait for next fever. So, you know, I don't want to drag on this video too more. As I said, I really appreciate we got a dozen people watching. That's really awesome. But I'm gonna have to move on to my next video soon. I have to do a guy, I think his name's Shiki or Shiri. I can't remember his screen name exactly, but he does watch the channel, and he's like, hey, can you do a video about the top 5 spears? And I was like, okay. 13 people, that's a baker's dozen. That's awesome. But we're gonna do a video just going over the you know, the top percent, like the top tier spears, you know, the weapons. You know, I sort of did that when I did the Odachi video. I went over all the weapons. The Odachi video, that's like one of my favorite ones. We went over like everything Odachi, the skills, the weapons, you know, the mags, a lot of stuff. So, you know, so we're gonna show spears some love, and we're gonna go over a lot of the spears, like a lot of the best spears in the game, in a, like, you know, in a video. I'm gonna open up another stream in about 5 minutes. That's what we're gonna go over. So I thank you all for watching, and I hope you guys stay tuned, because I will be coming back in about, you know, 5 minutes for another video. Then after that one, then I'm gonna do a video with like a little special announcement thing for something we're gonna do later this week on the channel that people are gonna be part of, that you can be a part of. So yeah, someone sent me a heart. Oh no. Oh no. Can't just send me a heart. Oh, wow, you can hear the kids outside. They're going to the park. That's adorable. I'll send you a heart back, because heart transplants are real. Alright, so yeah. Thanks for watching. I hope you guys stay tuned. I'm going to be back in about 5 minutes, and we're going to be going over a spear video. You know, we're going over the best spears. I'm going to try and think up move sets for these spears and just tell you guys what to aim for, what to look for, my thoughts on the process. A lot of people don't really want a guide on how to, like, the one true path to getting good. They just want, you know, advice. They want help. You know, they just want some direction. And that's I love doing that, because I think everyone should play their own way. I mean, there are obviously some staple things, but there's always room for interpretation. And if there wasn't, we'd only have 3 skills per weapon, and they'd be the only skills people would use. So with that said, I'll see you guys later. Thanks for watching, and I hope you guys had a great fever like I did.